Hi everybody, I'm here today to share with you my new mini album. This is the Stamperia Magic Forest mini album, and there is a full tutorial series that is available for you if you'd like to follow along and create this album. It was designed for ScrapNCreate, and the links will be in the description box below if you want to purchase the papers to make this album. So go ahead and check that out, and let's get started on the flip through. So to start, this is 49 Market flowers. They are also linked in the description box below. They were also provided by ScrapNCreate, as were the metal pieces that are featured throughout the album. The album has a wooden cover. It has a flexible hinge. It was cut on a laser cutter. It's my design, and it's also available for purchase in my Etsy shop. It's linked in the description box below. But if you do not want to purchase the wooden cover to make this album, in the tutorial, I will actually show you how you can use chipboard instead to get a similar look. So on the front cover, we have this swing that opens up, so you have room for photos here. And I have some of the pieces from the collection here just for decoration. Now this is a band closure. It will expand the way that it is made. That way, when the album gets a little bit thicker for photos, the band will still keep it closed. There is a little channel here behind the page on the front that will allow you to slide that band inside. There are 4 pocket pages inside the album. They are top loading pockets. I'm going to grab a roll of tape to place under here because those flowers are so dimensional, the cover will not lay flat. So I'm just going to set it up on some tape. So here on the front, this is open so that a photo can tuck behind it. Cut aparts from the collection, and then I've used my graphic 45 metal dies just to add some extra embellishing throughout the album pages. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, and I do show that in a completely separate video. So if you just want to create this without these extra details, you can do that too. So this is using the 8x8 and 12x12 papers mixed throughout here. It's a magnetized closure. And over here is a little tiny pocket with 2 small tags. This flips out, room for a photo here. So rather than adding white photo mats, I did use some of the more plain papers. That way you could just place your photo right over top. And then here, this is the feature on all 4 pages. There is a frame with acetate, and inside there is a photo mat that will have a scene on it. But then when you pull it out, there's also another scene on it here. The back of the photo mat, when you place your photo, you can also place your photo in here like this, and you'd be able to see your photo through that frame. This is the photo mat that's in the top pocket. All 4 of them are the same size. They do have different patterns on them. On the back of page 1, we have some more of those fussy cut pieces. We've got 2 of the metal pieces that I got with my paper from ScrapNCreate, and a tie closure. In this pocket, we have a photo mat here. This opens up. There's a little tuck spot with one of the cut apart cards from the collection. And then this opens up again. There's a cut apart here under this little top belly band. Room for a photo or journaling, and then you can also place photo on the page too. This is open so you can slip your photo underneath. On page 2, I have a flap that ties closed down at the bottom. All of these decorative pieces. This is one of the ephemera pieces. And this opens up, so there's room for a photo. This is open so the photo will tuck behind it. This down here is a pocket with one of the cut apart cards in it. And then here, down at the bottom, we have another tuck spot with one of the tags. And then in the center, I have 2 side loading pockets for the frame, and then the frame has that scene again. And then these 2 are just the decorative paper because the pocket is a little bit tighter since it does have a center seam. I just wanted to keep those pretty easy to use when your photos are in it. These are pieces from the ephemera pack. They're really pretty. They've got this like shimmery effect on them. I'm not sure what's on it, but it's really neat. I hope you can see it on camera. In the top of page 2, there is another large photo mat, completely covered, room for your photos, and a 4x6 photo will fit on these photo mats. They are 4 3/4 by 8 inches, so definitely large enough for one 4x6 or multiple smaller photos. On the back of page 2, we have a magnetized flap. It flips down, room for a photo. Also flips up, room for a photo. And then here we have a flap. This is open, so a photo will tuck behind it. And then on the page, I have a tuck spot here with 2 of the cut aparts. Page 3, we have the image of the deer, some foliage here. It is magnetized, little tiny pocket on the page. This is a large flap that opens up, room for a photo here. Then we've got another pocket. This pocket is side loading. It has this large photo mat here and then the scene behind it. Then on this page, there is another pocket with a large photo mat. For the back of page 3, we have a magnetized belly band. It's got lots of that foliage on it. It's got one of the tags here, and one of the tags is also on the back. And then these 4 tags are flaps. They flip down and they flip up, so small photos could fit on those. And then in the center, there's room for a larger photo. Now moving on to page 4, it is a tie closure and a magnetic closure. So first we have the magnetized flap. It flips down, room for a photo here. This is open. There's room for a photo here. And then this flips up, room for a photo. And then the frame in the center, which has another top loading frame with a large photo mat for photos, and then that scene in the frame. There's also a photo mat in the pocket between the pages. Then on the back side of page 4, we have a waterfall just with 3 flaps. So there's room for photos there. And then I have a tuck spot with 2 of the tags. And then on the back, we have this open paper where you could place a photo. This is open that you can place the photo completely up underneath of it, or you can tuck other things there. The back cover does have some brads to hold the band on. It's purely decorative, but it does actually strengthen the band. And then the band just slides right in this little channel to close up. So this is the Stamperia Magic Forest mini album. If you would like to make this mini album yourself, there is a full-length tutorial available for you on my YouTube channel, and it will also be available on the ScrapNCreate YouTube channel as well. Once again, a big thank you to ScrapNCreate for providing the paper and the flowers, the metal pieces to create this album. It was so much fun to make. I wanted it to look like a storybook, and since the forest theme ran through, I definitely wanted to add the wooden element. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day.